Greetings, my beautiful melanated people and all those others that are high vibrating. I have a message for you today. Very important message, and as so many of us need to be reminded, and some of us need to just be aware. We just don't pay attention because this evil society has set it up this way. Many times we sit back and we judge the messenger instead of listening to the message. And what this evil society does, this evil, the inorganic ones, I have to just be totally frank about it, they discredit the messenger. And there's a reason why they do that. Because if the message is liberating and they're trying to keep you from rising or knowing the truth, then all they got to do is taint who's giving you the message. And that's what they've been doing since forever. We're going to have to wake up, and we're going to have to pay attention and recognize that. If we're going to survive, and we will survive, enough of us are going to have to rise above that evil. Let me play this message for you and just give you an example of what I'm talking about. Bear with me.
When you live in a poor neighborhood, you're living in an area where you have to have poor schools. When you have poor schools, you have poor teachers. When you have poor teachers, you get a poor education. And when you get a poor education, you get my mood on this one, Joe. I feel this poor place. I think about this poor world. Oh, missing that girl. Yeah. Her life been sunshine and gold. God talk. Hide my sorrow. So I wait for the clouds and I cry tomorrow. Simply says, nodding the beast. Revolution is real. Now we rise. My life for this shit. Yeah. Nine deep the being descended from Mayan ruins. Larry Hoover's spine is the Malcolm X of the music. And walking in your purpose, then while you walking, you're useless. Divine love, but you can call it Cosmic Kama Sutra. I'm waking up the planet while spitting the face of these racists who be trying to vaccinate us, but acting like they gon' save us. Feed us rat meat for chicken, miseducating our babies. Priests and politicians in bed with Lucy and Satan. They organ harvesting, pedophilia, kidnappers, rapists. They love us, then they hate us. It's a crazy combination. Obama's nation bombed our nation, that's abomination. And y'all ain't take shit, y'all ain't never been gangster. Y'all can't pose in his friends, yeah, y'all can't pose in his neighbors. Taught y'all how to walk and then you turned around and raid us. Taught y'all how to talk and then you turned around and snaked us. We got y'all out the caucus, y'all Neanderthals and cavers. We showed y'all the game, but then y'all turned around and played us. But we was being patient, no more being passive. Gullah war mentality, we killing slave masters. Our future looking pretty like a field full of jasmine. Believing in ourselves, we ain't believing in no pastor. Or paying tithes, fuck the Muslims, fuck the Baptists. Fuck religion, fuck the Mormons, fuck the Catholics. I might not be able to play this. The language is bad. Music ain't been this real since the Harlem Renaissance. Teacher Rashad Jamal coming through your intercoms. You gotta enter for you to find your calm. I'm reading energy, y'all reading Psalms. It's that Kundalini energy. You can feel it rising. Don't wanna give our land back. Well, fuck them, they can die then. Cause I ain't come to play at all, not even on the violin. We young, black, woke, and violent. Fuck, it's that Kundalini energy. You can feel it rising. Don't wanna give our land back. Well, fuck them, they can die then. Cause I ain't come to play at all, not even on the violin. We young, black, woke, and violent. Kundalini energy. You can feel it rising. Don't wanna give our land back. Well, fuck them, they can die then. Cause I ain't come to play at all, not even on the violin. We young, black, woke, and violent. Motherfucker. Every time it rains, my mind's on stubbornness. 500 plus years, they took everything from us. Y'all owe us everything. Niggas ain't paying taxes, we ain't honoring shit, nigga. Fuck the law, fuck all that man-made law, nigga. Real life God talk. Y'all know where we come from. Straight plasma energy, nigga. 90 to be and shit, nigga. Fuck the system.
Now, just so you know, I'm not a fan of foul language, but if the truth is liberating, give it to me. Give it to me. They have taught us to ignore facts and truth, you know, things that are gonna set us free. They've taught us to ignore that, and like I say, how they do it is they dress up the lies. They make the lies look real pretty. Or sometimes they'll put the lies in the pulpit because they know you ain't gonna challenge that. You ain't gonna challenge the church. You ain't gonna challenge the politicians. You're not gonna challenge the president. And most of the time, and many times, they're the ones who blocking your blessing. The same one that's supposed to be setting you up for one. So we gotta wake up. We're rising. You want to be on the train with those of us that have already awakened. Actually, this is for all of us, not for any one group. This is to set us all free. And it's time to get out from under this light code lockdown. Break free from this spell so that we can enjoy, you know, a beautiful world, just like they have enjoyed for the last 567 years. They tell us that we got to wait to go to heaven in order to enjoy life. That's a lie. That's a whole lie. I tell you, I bought into it for a little while, but I'm awake now. So I hope that you focused on that young man's message and was able to let that be the priority and not the language and what he looked like, because most of the time, you know, we focus on, you know, and that's why I come on here and I'm not all dressed up. I'm not all dolled up and all, because I want you to focus on what I'm saying. I want you to listen to my words, not what I look like. You know, it's not important what I look like. What's important is what you hear coming out of my mouth. So it's time to fix this problem that this system, this inorganic Babylon evil system has created for many, many years, sending us dressed up lies and talking us into judging the ones that bring us the truth because of how they deliver it and because of how their presentation appears. We got to change that, people. That's a slick move Babylon made on us. And that's part of the reason why we still where we are. Because we refuse, many of us, to see through the bull crap. Well, it's time to see through the bull crap. I hope you focus on what he said, because he told you something that you ain't going to hear in nobody's church. You're not going to hear it coming out of nobody's Congress. Nobody that's got it in for you is going to tell you what Rashad Jamal just told you. But what he said is actually liberating. And shouldn't we want to be free? Don't you think we deserve to be free? Just like them? Whatever's going to set us free is what we need to embrace. Namaste, Ashe, and all of that. Have a good day.